Hello?
What are you doing? Hiding?
Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today we are stepping away from the Civic Type R rebuild that we've been doing. Look at how good this car is turning out. There's some very important parts and pieces that we have not gotten in yet. Hopefully we get them tomorrow and we can make some solid progress on that car. Next up is drivetrain work, which is exciting. Put the motor and trans back in, fired up, go for a nice little drive. We should be good to go. So Bobby's STI has not been driven in how long, Bobby?
Literally since we went to that one car show with the STI.
3 or 4 months ago. It's been a couple months, and the reason for it is because why, Bobby?
Because I have because I have a blown turbo. Yep. I have a heartburn.
So you have to sit down?
Yeah. It's not that heavy.
No. I was acting like it was a big turbo. Okay, you guys knew or know, possibly, if you've been following the channel for a minute, Bobby's STI is fully built, ETS kit, currently running a 5858 on it, and fully built motor, closed deck, got all the goodies. The initial plan was when her turbo blew, was to go to a 6470 or 6466 with some cams and make like 800 plus. Unfortunately, that has yet to work out for reasons I don't really care to talk about right now. Some companies piss me off. So what I decided to do, because winter's coming right around the corner, I know Bobby wants to drive for cars. She has driven neither of her cars for a very long time, and she misses her STI, and she wants to sell it because I never finish it. So I took off her 5858, I sent it in to my friends at Boost Lab, and they went through it and made it new again.
For real?
Yes.
You didn't tell me you did that. You didn't tell me.
I don't need to tell you everything I do in life.
You actually do? So I can literally drive it today.
Unless we put the turbo on and it still rattles around like it used to, then yes.
And smokes?
Yes.
Can you please call out the company that literally sucks dick?
No. Ooh. And also, I must say, this company has a very quick turnaround time. Double boxed?
Quality.
What? We got more goodies?
Whoa.
They must love me.
What?
And you. We got a bunch of pens. Perfect. The warehouse could use some of those. We got air fresheners with the turbo on it. Those are sick. Ooh, smells like a turbo. I have a shirt. See, that's fire. I'm putting that on right now. Hold up. Let me take off this fire windbreaker that's dropping this Friday real quick. With a shirt that's not dropping this Friday real quick. I already can put the camera down. I don't feel like showing my big belly.
We want to see your belly.
No, nobody wants to see it. Okay, that's about it for goodies.
Now here's the real goodie.
You know it's a small turbo and they can fit it in this little ass box. Should we just do a 75, 70 tine? What? They recoated it? What?
Did you ask for that?
I don't think so. Dude, it's brand new. No way. Whoa.
Brand spanking new.
Jeez. Alright, now I'm kind of excited. It's literally brand new. You see how floppy it is? No flop. No flop to the shaft. So she was a little smoky before, a little rattly before, as you guys heard. And yeah, all you gotta do is you just take it off and you send it in to my good friends and they rebuild it for you.
What is it called? Boost Lab?
Boost Lab, yeah. Bobby's STI is in the other warehouse over yonder, so we can either put the turbo. Bobby, stop smiling so big. We can either put the turbo on over there, honey, or we can push the car into here.
We can start it up.
With no turbo? And no oil lines, little square oil.
Hello?
We can do it over there. It'd be kind of fun to film.
Hello.
Does this thing work?
In the print shop slash wash.
Hello?
No,
Hello.
Hi.
it's always so loud.
Really quiet.
Okay, that's fine. We can just work.
You're a towel.
No.
Let's go put this. Let's go put this girl on. It's always so loud over there.
Okay, that's fine. We can just
Speak again.
Let me tell you something. The guy that details cars close to where I am, like at the same shop, really wants to sell his 240. And I'm like, it's a 240 SX as well. And it has no motor. There's no motor in it. It's like it's basically another shell. Another
Well,
shell.
If you buy it, don't turn it into a drift missile, please.
Drift missile?
Don't turn it into one.
Drift missiles will go.
You crash it, and then you total it and bend the frame, and then and that's just another one gone forever.
Nah, man, I could do like the guy with the white one. You know, get hit in traffic, rebuild it, and create a whole YouTube channel on it, and then have a giant following behind it, and still drift the car, and create a big, huge following, and have a bunch of awesome people that follow him, and a bunch of awesome people follow TikTok and.
I'm gonna play the Powerball. $1.2 billion.
If you win, bro, you hook a brother up, man.
I'll give
In
you
the
a
38
cool
years that this car was down,
Honestly,
I somehow lost.
it's not even a lot. I wouldn't even ask for that much. You know, I could live with like 100K. 100K would get me out of debt. I'd be okay.
101,000
for the V-band
final offer.
for the up pipe. I also
Done.
somehow do not have a replacement.
But a mill would be
V-band.
really nice.
I mean, I'll take 100,000, but $1 million would be cool.
But like, I want to let you know that I'm a humble motherfucker. Like, I appreciate the small fucking things I receive in life, and I don't normally ask for more. But like, I'm very well like, if somebody was like, "Hey, bro, I hit the lottery. I won $500,000, but you've helped me in my life. I want to give you half of what I got." I'd be like, "No, bro. Like, 50K, and I would be fine. 50K would take me out of debt, would pay my bills for a while, and I would be solid." Or I could ask for 75, put 25 up for my daughter in a bank.
There you go.
You know, I'm not over here asking for a lot. You know, it's like the people that really want to hit it are the people that really are gonna blow through the money.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like we had a lady local to us. She's already rich. She hit the lot. She hit like one. She hit something and won like, I don't know, like a quarter million.
Mm-hmm.
And she just went out and bought a whole bunch of places, reinvested her money, and then now she doesn't have to work anymore because she's generating money off of whatever, the thing that she did. But
yeah,
she was already rich. She didn't need it. She got that money, and then boom. One of my coworkers in the back, she's like 64. She's gonna be 65 like beginning of next year, and she's gonna retire next year.
Mm-hmm. She
She has no kids. She only has like a niece, but her mom and her dad are rich, and they combined accounts with her, so now she has like 2.5 mil in the bank, and she still works every fucking day. And every time I look at her, I'm like, you're such an insult to everybody that works here because you have such a shitty attitude, and you're rich, and you just shit on everybody now. She buys whatever she wants whenever she wants. She has everything that that she wants. She goes to like Red River or whatever the hell it's called every year. She takes these vacations. She brings her groceries. She has her groceries delivered to the store so that she could take them to our job, so she could take them home so she doesn't have to do it. And I'm like, lady, like, what the fuck? And now that she's gonna retire, she's already set up to give her money to her niece, so her niece will inherit what she gets. So by the time it gets to the niece will end up with like 4 or 5 mil, because with my coworker on the land that she has, it had oil rights. So when she goes, she's gonna sell that to take the money to generate into more. And I'm like literally, you're doing it right, and you're setting up a generation later on to be really fucking wealthy. Like, imagine living your life thinking, man, I can't wait till that lady fucking dies so I can get that money.
yeah. Hurry up and die, you old bitch.
We had a guy retire. I say a guy. We had a young guy retire, straight retire. He literally was. We're working one day in the warehouse, and no, this is when I was throwing tires. Still, this is when I worked at National Tire and Battery. We were throwing tires one day, and he got a call, and he said, "Hey man, I really gotta take this. This is like 8:00 in the morning." He said, I gotta take this call, man. I'll be right back. I gotta take the call. Okay, man. I only got a few more tires to throw up on the rack, and I got it. It's not a big deal. I'll stack them, and I'll ship the labels out so I can scan them. He steps outside, and I hear a yell. I hear like a big fucking just giant, somebody yelling and screaming like loud. I'm like, what in the So I step out the back door and look, and this dude is like on his knees, and I'm like, dude, you okay? And he's like, yeah. He goes, and he has tears in his eyes. He goes, my uncle died. And I'm like, what's wrong? He goes, my uncle died. I was like, okay, what's wrong? Like, are you okay? Do you need to leave work? I can do tires for the rest of the day on this side till the guy comes in at 9. It's fine. He goes, no. He goes, I'm quitting right now. I was like, what? He goes, yeah, I'm done. I'm retiring now. I was like, what? And this dude, I was like 20 or 21. That dude was like 25, and his uncle had left him like $4.5 million when he died. He left a stupid amount of money to him. So when he died, he was inheriting that, and he had already set everything up with his uncle. But his uncle, they had told him he had cancer, and he was projected to live for another like 5 or 10 years. But something happened to him, and he died in his sleep, and that's where they found him the next morning while we were at work. And his mom called him and told him, hey, your uncle passed away, letting you know that you will be, in the next week or two, will be, inheriting that money, or, his estate and all that's already been settled. He literally, they said they had already set everything up to where the day he passes, everything was already done. So this dude literally, obviously he had to go through, he had to get a lawyer, he had to go through all this shit, but he inherited like 4-point-something million from this guy, plus a couple of cars. And I ran into that dude. Let's see, Sarah and I have been married. I ran into this guy like 3 years ago. I ran into him. The dude bought a bunch of properties, opened a business, doing really well for himself. And he said, dude, I already took that money and I doubled it. He said, I made fucking bank. And I looked at him, I said, man, I was like, that must be nice. And he goes, yeah, man. He goes, yeah, we're doing good. And I was like, looking at him in the face, I'm like, man, I was like, remember that time I've joked with him? I joked with him real well. I looked at him in the eye and I was like, man, remember that time I bought you a soda? he laughed at me and he goes, bro, he goes, don't be one of those people. I've been dealing with that for years. He told me he pretty much had to cut off a lot of his family and a lot of shit like that and friends and stuff. And he goes, that's, he's like, it's been so bad. He goes, literally, he hears that all the time. He said, remember, such and such, I lent you like $10 and, you owe me $10,000 now after all that. He's like, damn, dude.
Interest, yeah.
Like, oh, fuck that, dude. Yeah, some people got it. Some people don't, but.
Right.
As a matter of fact, the other day, 3 months ago, a lady in Texas was reporting that she found a website in Texas that nobody really uses. It's a website for unclaimed paychecks or unclaimed checks, unclaimed royalties, and unclaimed shares that have been sold with nobody to collect. I go look, and what Swift is. Swift, trucks. So before Swift, it was CT here in Texas. CT was bought out by Swift. So when they bought all their shares. They bought them for a fuck ton of money. My grandpa died back in like 90-something, 98, 99, somewhere in there, 97. He had a shit ton of shares. I found his name in the registry as unclaimed shares, and he had like 100 and something shares. So whatever cost it was at back then, or I don't know now, they're gonna have to pay him out for it. Well, my grandmother didn't know about that. I told my grandma. My grandma has to get a death certificate to collect it. I then go back and check addresses for my family. Found out my grandmother had like 2 or 3 unpaid checks that had been sitting since the early 2000s. They had no one to pay it to because they had messed up her address. Like messed up her like something on there. I think it was like mailing receipt rejected or some shit like that. Yeah. I found one for my dad. I found one for like a shit ton. I found one for me, but it was like $2. I was like, nah, I'm not claiming this shit. I'm not going through the steps to claim this.
Yeah.
That was pretty interesting. Damn. But there was like when you type in my last name and you go through the registry, there is some fucking money out there. There's like at one point I saw one. It was like 60 something $1,000 unclaimed.
Damn.
Unclaimed. What was that? Unclaimed. I don't know if it was like I think it was like I want to say stipend or unclaimed tax return. I was like, damn, that's fucking up there.
Making that money.
Yeah, I can't. Unfortunately, unless you're, a part of it, it's just gonna sit out there forever.
Got the SPR gold last night.
Must be nice. Wish I could play.
Kind of weird that you keep crashing.
New turbo. I guess rebuilt turbo.
Hold on, let me piss real quick. I gotta tell you what happened last night. I'll be right back.
All right.
So I start the campaign last night, or I get further into the campaign. No, I started it last night. Whatever. I get through it. I get all the way through it to the wet work or whatever, the one where wet work where you're on the ship for containers.
Yeah.
I get all the way there, no crashes. I get there and I'm trying to do the achievement where you jump on each of the cargo. You don't get on the deck. You jump on the cargo that's on the deck. You jump across all the way those to the other side. It's an achievement. So,
right,
without touching the deck. In the middle of that, I crash. I was like, okay, that's not a big deal. It happens. Load it back in. Ran forward. Got it. Got the thing done. The mission ends. Literally, as the rig exploded, my game crashes again. 2 crashes. So then I go into the next mission. Or I start to go into the next mission. I didn't know that. I think that's the one in between where you start beginning on alone or whatever.
Yeah.
Crashed. So I didn't know what the hell started that. I didn't know what was going on. That crashed. I get in and start walking around on alone. Crashed again. Crashed as I was about to turn the corner and kill a guard. Load back up, go a little bit further in the game, pick up something, start to engage a guy, crashes again. I said, fuck this, I'm done. That is 5 or 6 crashes in the last 45 minutes. I'm not doing this.
insane. God,
I turned around.
I've only crashed twice since the update came out.
Right? I turned around and I loaded multiplayer up.
Yeah.
Crashed to the main menu. I said, I'm good, guys. I'm going to bed tonight.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Back on the car, went ahead. Apparently I can't talk today. Went ahead with a new ETS filter, and she's back up and running. Bobby, are you hyped?
So hyped.
Are you more hyped for the turbo or all the other shit we're about to put on?
Yeah, I got off relatively
Mostly
early
that
last
I'm
night. I
gonna
think
be
I got off
driving
about 9 o'clock.
We are gonna completely
Surprised
transform
Austin
the
wouldn't
furnace
step with
real
you.
Quick with
Yeah, he
some new parts.
played
The lip is
until-
still off. The grill is still off. It's just a bare bumper
I think
right
like
now.
8:45
Reason
or
for it
so,
is
and then,
because we had the bumper sprayed.
said I'm gonna get off
We
and eat
weren't
dinner and
too
spend some
stoked
time
on the
with
color
Brittany.
match, so Bobby's dad resprayed it
So
again. They
he's
just
gonna
took the
go to
whole
bed
car so they can match it
afterwards.
properly.
I'll hop off as well.
Like, I feel like I know Austin, but I feel like I don't know Austin. Who is he?
We played Warzone together a couple times.
Oh, us three?
Yeah.
I guess I just remember him.
Yeah. Kind of hard to forget hairy sausages.
Oh, no, not the name. It's not hard to forget the name.
No, I'm just saying, it's kind of hard to forget hairy sausages. Yeah, we played Warzone together, and we played, we played something else together, too, and I don't remember what it was.
Another update? What did they even update again?
Oh, I don't know. I had one of those. I forgot about that. It didn't take very long.
I'm so sick of the blood on the floor and I can't find my heart. Fucking songs on TikTok. And then the Oliver Tree dude. So sick of seeing him everywhere. All the people that are dressed as Jeffrey Dahmer are fucking terrible, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay to dress up as a fictional dude, but dressing up as Jeffrey Dahmer is pretty fucked up, and how many people are doing it, it's terrible.
Yeah, I agree.
Run the game in safe mode. No.
Right, yeah.
Kill the shadow. Nice.
Now I have a screen that says joining game session stuck on the screen.
Got it.
Moving up in the world, Johnny. Choose your shots and targets wisely, Johnny. Guns make noise.
My kingdom for a suppressor.
Be smart with what you got. That's the trick.
The takedowns are pretty nasty in this game, though.
Yeah, I agree. 100%.
Covering you! Target spotted! I don't see it!
I guess I might as well kill him. If I don't, it's gonna be hell.
Kill the shadow.
Nice.
Took his gun.
Good work. Moving up in the world, Johnny. Choose your shots and targets wisely, Johnny. Guns make noise.
My kingdom for a suppressor.
Be smart with what you got. That's the trick.
Oh, that one was a dirty kill.
It's a dirty boy.
A lady boy.
My dad just texted me and asked if I wanted to go to the Steelers and Saints game next Sunday.
Oh no, I only like good teams.
No, I'm a Saints fan.
Oh.
I've never seen him play. He's a Steelers fan.
Just kidding.
Say, I'll buy him for your Christmas gift if you'll drive.
I'm here. Got anything? All quiet. Roger. Ghost.
All clear.
Appears to be.
Stay on guard and keep moving to the church.
Aye. It's pissing it down out here.
Speak English.
It's raining fucking hot.
Then say so.
I did.
Rain's good, it'll cover your tracks.
Covers theirs too.
Let's worry about you, Johnny.
So you do like me?
I like you alive.
Good morning, Mexico. Oh shit.
Oh! I didn't expect that to happen. I pooped myself. There was a fucking trap in the room.
Morning, Mexico.
Yeah.